So we're back in Brazil, exploring the northeastern coast with my crazy brother Ellis. And for the next couple days, we'll be driving the coast from Salvador through Aracaju to Recife, where we try some fun foods, see some festivals, and just have a fun time.
We will.
If we don't come back alive, it's his fault.
This is the Misadventures of Rich and Cindy. Yeah, it's just Rich this time. Sorry, Cindy. Look at her hold that bag as she's a passenger on this motorcycle. That is awesome. Doing it like a champ. The drive from Salvador to Aracaju is roughly about 8 hours, and another 10 to get to Recife. The drive may be long, but it's full of jungles, beaches, and even more beaches. And finally arriving to Aracaju is like arriving to a surfer's paradise. Alright, so we spent the day driving up to Aracaju, and it's a coastal city, beautiful, super long, lush beaches, and it also looks like a pretty fun place to spend an evening getting food and checking it out. So let's go see how fun it is. So within walking distance of our hotel was a cluster of convenience stores, souvenir shops, and restaurants. The hard part was determining which one to eat at because they all looked so good. Of course, the hard part once you get the menu is determining what to get. So we kind of just got one of these and one of these and one of these.
Which means, do we want the meat or the chicken?
The chicken. And you can never go wrong with chicken. Okay, so this is called
Guaraná.
And it's like the national soda of Brazil. And what's in it?
Some people think it tastes kind of raspberry-ish. Okay. I've heard that, but
it's good stuff. All right, Ellis, what is this? All right, go ahead and try it out.
or meat soup.
I have to try a different one of these little guys in.
Great flavor. It's hot though. Great flavor.
That is good soup. And what's this?
Tapioca con carne de soup, or meat of the south tapioca.
Okay.
So it's a little tapioca covering with meat inside.
All right.
Had tapioca quite a few times, but I never had a beef meal for it. I'm going for it. I'm not going to eat the pork. On again.
Burning yourself?
You good. Tapioca tastes like tapioca.
This thing is pretty warm, so I'm going to try to take just a little bite. Oh, that is nice. It has like the tapioca is kind of a spongy tortilla. The beef is really well seasoned, and it's like shredded.
is they get the tapioca and it's super thin and they just pour it on a flat skillet, make a big round thing until it's cooked through, then they flip it, and then they can fill it with whatever. Usually it's doce de leche or butter or whatever, but it's good.
What is this one?
Oh, Heshiado. And this is with shark, which is shredded jerky.
You've probably noticed that I keep letting him go first. Well, this is the skill of being an older brother. Sucker!
That's pretty good too.
Good stuff. Alright, I'm trying that too. So it's pretty good. The cheese has a good mild flavor. The couscous has a little bit of saffron or something. Taste it. And then the chicken, or pork, I guess it's chicken. The chicken has a good, nice taste to it. So it's a nice, simple, flavorful meal. So yeah, all three of the things we ordered are really good. I'm happy with it. Good job. Good job.
And by the way, look at the size of these cashews and the fruit. These are massive. Look at this crazy bus. And who can pass up churros, or churros, as they say in Brazil? And these churros can be filled with chocolate, cream, Nutella, or milk flavored.
All right, so we just got a churro, or in Portuguese it's called
Churro.
churro. We got that
Churro,
confirmed. Churro. Got it confirmed, and this is a
With doce de leche.
doce de leche, which is kind of like a caramel, like it's a sweet milk, right? Okay, why don't you take the first bite?
I got the best bite. That was a lot of doce de leche.
That's good. Homemade churros.
Churros.
Okay, so just recapping dinner. I thought dinner was pleasantly entertaining and
It was very good.
yeah, pretty good. We had no idea where to go, what to eat, and we just picked a place that looked popular. It had music, as you could tell, but the food was good, really quite enjoyable. And
Found out Brazilians have good food finally.
yeah.
2 years and a couple months, or a couple weeks.
So that was fun. That was
It was
some good
awesome.
serendipity.
It was, yeah.
And then we walked around a little local market, and that was really entertaining just to see all the little knickknacks and things that are quite Aracaju local.
Yeah, Aracaju-ian.
Yeah. And so that was kind of fun, and then of course just walking around and getting that churro. And that lady packed churro. And that lady packed up her cart once we were done, so we hit her just perfect. So I guess this is a wrap for Aracaju. We're off to Maceió and
Maceió and then Recife.
Recife tomorrow. We're gonna have some more fun.
Ciao.
Ciao.
So we packed up our bags and drove from Aracaju through Maceió up to Recife. But along the way, had some really interesting views, including a couple Statue of Liberties.
Pretend that I'm dreaming. I smell your breath, not listening, but I still hear you screaming. Going under. One step away till you hear what I'm saying.
And if you've ever had the desire to drink cashew flavored Fanta? Let's just say you shouldn't. And oh, did we enjoy arriving in Recife, especially checking into this wonderful hotel that was right on the beachfront.
Can't get a better location than this.
Caminhando na vida, sempre chorando por uma nova ferida.
Everyone likes the beach, even the doggies.
Mas como até que de um mato nasce uma flor, muitas vezes é da dor que vem.
So what is this? This is we're in the process de Marco Zero, meaning the zero mark. So this point right here is where everything in Pernambuco, Recife, everything was measured from. So from this point all the way in is where the measurement point.
Okay, cool. Okay, so Ellis actually served in Recife, where we are right now, and he wanted to come see this, what's it called again? Don Marco?
It's Marco Zero.
And so it's basically an important historical marker. But in the process of coming here, we stumbled across all of these celebrations and whatnot. I have no idea what they're for, but
It's summertime.
it is summer, even though it's January here in Brazil. But there's all of these different celebrations in different pockets of this area. And it's just kind of fun, the serendipity of just walking and stumbling across like cultural events like this, where you can kind of enjoy something that you have no idea what's going on, but it has beauty in the process of just experiencing it without any understanding. So I'll have to try to figure out what's going on. But anyway, I love the serendipity of the moment.
And what we didn't realize is that this was the preparation for Carnival itself here in Recife. Around every corner, there were vendors selling food. There were musicians practicing their rhythms, and performers already bringing the streets to life. It feels like the entire city was warming up for one giant party, and getting to see this side of Carnival, the excitement, the people, the anticipation, might be just as memorable as experiencing Carnival itself. And we wanted to be part of the fun, so we got what is called garapa, or caldo de cana, which is a sweet drink made by freshly squeezed sugarcane stalks.
Okay, so we made one with lime and one without. And it was just straight squeezing sugar cane right out of it.
Sugar juice.
And she just dumped it straight into the cup. No filter, no nothing.
Well,
So-
she was filtering it from the
Oh, does she? Okay.
yeah, when they was squeezing it out, she had a little mesh thing there to catch all the little fragments, but that's it.
So anyway, let's give it a shot. That is really good. Do you have the lime one?
I think so.
I thought I had the lime one.
I don't know, maybe.
So
You probably do. You do have the
I
light.
had the lime one.
It's good.
It's a really low, like it's not as sweet as I thought it would be. It almost is like a coconut, like sweetness,
Yeah.
but it's unique. Like it has like a pure sugar taste to it.
Super good.
Yeah, it's very refreshing. And even though it doesn't look great, it tastes great.
Au natural.
Gin gin. This is great. All right, so we asked the lady what was going on. And what it seems like is they have a thing called prevaias. Anyway, they're like preliminary carnival practices.
They get to practice all their songs and moves and make sure they're up to par by the time Carnival comes around.
Which happens in the next few weeks. So all I have to say is if that much effort goes into the preparation, like a rehearsal of Carnival, Carnival must be crazy here.
Wear your hearing protection.
Oh yeah, goodness gracious. I think I'm half deaf.
It was awesome though.
But it was super fun. It just had so much energy. The people were all dancing, even if you weren't a participant in the actual performance itself. The observers were all like getting into it. So pretty neat that we stumbled upon that.
Yeah, super cool.
Hundreds and hundreds of people, and we just saw a fraction of it. So anyway, serendipity, thumbs up. So Ellis swears that there's an old castle down this road. If you never
see the rat?
What rat?
In the right gutter, across this next street. There's a dark spot.
Oh yeah, it's moving.
Oh, there goes another one.
Yeah.
Another one.
Oh, they're everywhere. If we don't come back alive, it's his fault. Okay, where is this place? Okay, I want to do a quick update on what we just went through. So after we got done with all the carnival celebration, there was this castle, old castle fort, I guess, kind of in the center of the island, and we decided to go to it. And so Ellis was kind of meander us through it, and it got shadier and shadier the deeper we got, the older, very close to a favela, which in Portuguese means slum. And we got on these deserted roads, and the rats were running around. They were fighting with each other, and I was like, we gotta get out of here. So we got as quickly as we could to the fort, sought like for 2 seconds, and then we called an Uber to get the heck out of there. now we're at this really fancy restaurant because we thought, we deserved a little victory of not getting mugged in the not so nice part of Recife. But look at this view. That is the ocean right there. Pretty nice. You survived, Alice. Good job. Okay, so our restaurant right over there. And I know it's like really dark here, so apologize. But wonderful meal, a little pricey for Brazil, but perfect for what we were looking for just a nice, pleasant, refreshing seafood meal.
Perfect amount.
Now what we're doing is we want to go check out the ocean, which I don't even know if you'll be able to see, but I'll take a night picture of it and you'll be able to see it, but you can hear the waves for sure. Recife at night. Well, we survived the heat, ate way too much delicious Brazilian food, maybe got lost a few times, but somehow made our way from Salvador all the way to Recife. But the misadventures are just getting started. Next, we're headed to Rio de Janeiro, where we'll take on the beaches, the crowds, and maybe even a few more wrong turns. Join us next time for our next adventure on the misadventures of Rich and Cindy.